So this guy is running at us like he's from World War Z. And when I look back to see this guy, I'm telling you, no, bro was not human, okay? He was not human. He was some kind of mutant. He had to be. Because the way he was running, no human should be running the way he was running. So I was like 15 years old, and me and two of my friends, we'll call them Leo and Ben, right? We just decided, you know what? Let's go to the basketball court. Let's run some 1v1s because we were bored that day. It was a Saturday, so we're like, you know what? We might as well do something. Right, so we're about 20 minutes in, and we just see this guy just limping his way onto the court. So at first, we don't even pay this guy any attention. We just keep on playing the game because, you know, like, we don't know him. He's none of our business. So Ben throws the ball, and it ends up landing next to this guy's feet. See, that's when I turn around, and I can finally get a better look at the guy. Yeah, So imagine every zombie you've ever seen in every film, book, or TV show. That was him. So this man, like, he was white, like as in his race, but his skin was just black with dirt, okay? Bro's hair was sticking out in every direction you could imagine. There was just something about his eyes, man. Like you know when you look someone in their eyes and you just know something's not right? Imagine that times 10. This guy was more than just a zombie. Bro was a demon. A literal demon, bro. Something was wrong with this guy. Okay, that's the point. So Ben goes up to me, he's like, oh, yo, can you pass back the ball? And bro's not saying anything. He's just standing there staring at us. So he asks again, yo, can we have the ball? And then he starts smiling. He bends over, he picks up the ball. He's just like, let me get a game then. So then Ben looks at me. I turn around and look at Leo because I ain't going anywhere near this guy. So then Leo's just like, oh, you know what? Why not? Let me 1v1 this guy. Why? Like, you know, it could be a little bit fun. So the game starts and it pretty much goes exactly how you think a basketball game against the Crackhead is gonna go. So of course Leo's scoring point after point. This guy, I don't know what he thought he was doing, but scoring was not one of those things. Okay, he was throwing the ball everywhere but the hoop and celebrating as if he was scoring. So this goes on for a few minutes. Me and Ben are just laughing, just watching from the sidelines. And then as soon as Leo's like, okay, this is match point, the next point I win, the Crackhead, he gets up, he looks at us, he goes like, he just starts growling, bro, like he was possessed by some kind of demon, bro. So that's when Leo backs off a bit and he's like, oh no, actually you're winning. He's like, and then he just starts smiling and nodding. So I'm just like, okay, cool. Okay, so the Crackhead wins the game, all right. And then he goes up to my friend, he pats him on the shoulder and he goes, better luck next time, mate. Don't feel too bad. I was in the NBA. So we're like, okay, yep, sure. Okay, you were in the NBA, all right. So then he just starts running around the court, like doing this little weird victory dance thing. I don't even know what bro was doing, honestly. He was just, he was doing something. And then he slips over, because it was a little bit rainy that day as well. He's onto the floor, right onto his elbow. And his elbow starts bleeding. So, you know, I gotta see if this guy's okay, you know, because like he might have actually hurt himself. So I walk up to the guy. I was just like, yo, you good? You know, because your elbow's bleeding. Like, do you need help getting up or anything? Because keep in mind, this guy was not moving either. Like, he was just staying there on the ground. So I was like, okay, so, you know, do you need to help you get up, or you okay? What's going on? And he looks up at me, and again, he's doing that thing where he's just not saying anything. He's just staring into my eyes. And he looks up at me and he goes, I'm 49 years old. So I was like, okay. I mean, I didn't ask, but that's nice, I guess. But you know, your elbow's bleeding, so I'm 49 years old, right? Cool. Yeah, you said that already. I don't know why you keep telling me that, but again, your elbow. I'm 49 years old. So I'm like, okay, so this is getting us nowhere. And then just out of nowhere, the guy just stands up in like a split second, and then he's like, do you want to see my wife? I was like, okay, sure, you're probably gonna show me her anyway, but okay. So he gets out his phone, like this brick phone, and then he goes into like this little photo album thing, and bro shows me a picture of Ariana Grande and tries to tell me it's his wife. So I'm like, okay, bro, like his mind is gone, as one of my good friends would say. His mind's just gone. It's non-existent. It flew into the air. Like it's out there in space at this point. And then he goes, "What do you think? Do you like her?" I was like, yeah, you know, yeah, she's fine. She's fine. You know? He's like, yeah, I'm 49 years old. He's like, cool, you're just gonna keep saying that, aren't you? I'm 49 years old. Right, sure. So then he just starts laughing again, and then he starts throwing himself into a fence, just over and over and over again. So then me, Leo, and Ben, we all look at each other and we're just like, you know what? It's time to pack it up. We gotta go. Like now. Like, it's not even funny anymore. This guy might actually be the devil. So we get our stuff together, we start making our way out of the court. Like, we're trying to be a little bit discreet about it and sneak out because we're not trying to have this guy follow us. But once we're at a little bit of a distance, he ends up seeing us and he's waving us goodbye as he starts humping the fence. So we just carry on walking, just awkwardly waving back. And you know, we thought that was it. We'll walk in, we'll get into the exit of the park. We're like, okay, right, that was a pretty weird day, but you know, this is the end. So then Leo turns to me and he's like, yo, I'm not the only one who hears footsteps, right? I was like, oh, wait, that's not just me? Okay, this could get very bad. So I was thinking, should I turn around? I mean, it's probably not a good idea, but at the same time, I gotta make sure it's safe, so I turned around. So this guy is running at us like he's from World War Z. And when I look back to see this guy, I'm telling you, no, bro was not human, okay? He was not human. He was some kind of mutant. He had to be. Because the way he was running, no human should be running the way he was running, okay? That's basically what I'm saying. No human should ever run the way this man was running at us. With just pure rage in his eyes, like he was ready to kill someone. I don't even know if I'm allowed to say that on YouTube. So in GTA, of course, not in real life. Don't take this video down, please. But yeah, so this guy is running at us like some kind of mutant. I was literally expecting this guy to just grow a pair of wings and start flying after us or something. So luckily, we're faster than him. We end up hiding behind a wall. He didn't see us. We're looking around from behind the wall to just see what this guy is doing, and he's just looking backwards and forwards, trying to figure out where we are. And then after like a good, like I'd say about 30 seconds, he finally gives up. And then he heads back into the park. So after that, we all have one massive sigh of relief. We walk over to our local McDonald's. We sit down. We just start talking about this. We're just like, bro, that was a bit crazy. I ain't even gonna lie. I mean, it didn't stop us going back to that basketball court because, you know, when you gotta play, you gotta play. But still, that was just one of the weird things that have happened to me in my life. So anyway, that's the video. That's the story. If you liked it, let me know down below in the comments. And be sure to hit that like button. It really helps me out. And subscribe if you want to see more. Peace.